So there are 4 ways in Hearts of Iron 4 where you can gain war support, and as you see in the tooltip, I don't have any one of them, and the Pride of the Fleet is the first one I always look for. To gain a Pride of the Fleet, you need to have a cruiser. So what you can do is either gain some naval experience, either by training or by some kind of focus, and design your own little cruiser. Build it as cheap as possible. You just need fire control and an armor, and it costs 15. With the Canadian Navy, we'll have this in 1 month. The other possibility, if you really need to buy something, which you might need, is to request license production. I think the cheapest one from the UK is the York. Somewhere down here is a heavy cruiser. There it is. 3,900, but designing one of your own is way cheaper, and you don't get that minus 20% in license production. So that is the first thing. And actually, I wasn't planning to do the war support today. I had totally other plans. It was going to be a guide on attrition and reliability, and I did all the testing, but I realized this will take way too long. It's already late in the night, so I needed more time to finish that one off. But if you're new to the channel, don't be thrown off by that. We release a new guide every week. So next week, Badger will release a new guide for you guys. And in 2 weeks, I will finally be finished with my attrition and reliability guide. So I will push that out then. And if you can't get enough of our guides, you for some reason want more, consider being a Patreon. We release a Patreon guide every second week, and we also have a lot of other Patreon content. But that's it with that. So Pride of the Fleet, it's a way to go to get at least the first 5 in war support. And if we go to Roche here, I just want to show you where you click, because there's so many clicks you can do. If you have built one heavy cruiser, just click here, Pride of the Fleet, and boom, you get 5 in war support. There you go, the first 5 in war support. And the second thing I want to talk about is Attache. It gives you 10% extra war support, pushing you for like the UK up over that 25% war support limit, giving you partial mobilization in late 36. The only thing you need is some command power, you need some political power, and you need a friendly nation in war. So what you do is just send an attaché. Here we can't do it because we're not friendly enough. I think we need to be over 20 and they will be happy to accept our attaché. So we won't just gain 10% war support, which is really good. We'll also gain 15% of their army experience in their battles. So sending an attaché, bam, 10% extra in war support. We also will gain their army experience. For a few countries, command power is really hard to get, and if you instead are able to get army experience by like 1 division training or something like that, you can always go for the professional armor corps, giving you 50% extra in the daily command power gain, which might be able to push you out over the limit and get that attaché out earlier. But just a few countries which is worth trying to do that, because 35 in army experience early on, it's kind of hard to get if you can't do the 1 division training without the delay in time. Yeah, check my other video about that if you don't know everything about that just yet. The next thing I usually do is search the focuses for war support. And we find some here. We have home defense giving us 5% extra. I think issue gas masks give you 5% extra. This won't give you war support. The Burma Road gives some war support, 5% extra. And you can also find war support where you don't really know about it. We can't see it straight away, at least. Like hold the Imperial Conference, we just need to cheat a little bit. Because whole Imperial Conference comes to this last and 4th way to gain war support, and that's decision. So the Imperial Conference, for just one example, we can start to discuss appeasement and spend a tremendous power on that. And for everyone who accepts, we will gain 3 in war support, and they will gain 10 in war support, which is really good, especially for these like Raj, which start out with really bad war support and a few ways to gain it. So yeah, that's the 4 ways to gain war support. I have searched and never found any other way to actually gain war support. So we have Pride of the Fleet, we have Attache, we have the Focus Tree, and we have Decisions. And that's it. Yeah, you might get it from some event somewhere, but that's it. And that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed this guide. Like I said, next week Badger will release a guide. I think we have a Patreon guide coming out this Thursday. I'll be back in 2 weeks, and I also want to say don't miss Bergagårdhof. Bergagårdhof is our live game. We will have our studio as always, but we'll have everything live. We'll have interviews live, everything in one place in the southern of Sweden. So that's the last weekend in August. I think it's the Saturday. Yeah, the Saturday. I don't remember the date right now. I will push it out on the screen. So check that one out. It will be epic. I really love playing the game together with our great community. So yeah, with that said, I will see you guys next time.